So we reached 107 degrees outside. I'm starting to sweat. It is hot inside this vehicle. I'm gonna pull up the app itself and see where we're at. So it's showing me right now, I have the door cracked open and it's still showing me 127 degrees inside the car right now. I did hook up a probe here. This is really all I had to work with. It was one of these Weber grill probes, and I just got it kind of positioned up at the top of the vehicle. And right now, if I pull up the app, it looks like we're at about 151 degrees on the roof of the vehicle. I'm almost wondering if I could potentially cook an egg on the top of that car. I know I've seen people try it on the pavement and stuff before. I may run into Winco there and see if I can get some eggs and crack one on the roof, see if we can cook up an egg. So 151 is where it's at. I did also bring one of these surface, just a temperature scanner that I usually use to see if you have a fever. It does work on surfaces, but it's so hot out here that it's just erroring out. It's not even allowing me to test anything. So some malfunctions. Hopefully this camera is cool enough to keep working. But I'm gonna run inside real quick, grab some eggs, and see if we can crack one on the roof and see what happens. If you're heading into the store or anywhere really, is inside the app there's a couple different options to get your car cooler inside. Because if I look on the app right now, you can see the car's already 111 degrees inside and it looks like it's getting hotter, approaching 112. So a couple things you can do. One, if you click on the climate button here, you have the option to just turn on climate, and if you push that, it will turn the air conditioning on in the vehicle. Obviously that's going to use some of the energy from your battery, but it will keep it to the temperature that you want, or the temperature that you desire. The other option is if you go back and you go to controls, there's a button here for vent, and if you click vent, that will open all 4 windows and kind of get some of that hot air out. I'll just go ahead and close that and maybe do it again. So those are 2 quick options. I'm going to leave it closed while I go into the store, and we'll see how hot it gets, and then we'll come out and take some measurements. It's just crazy. The rows in here, everything is lined up exactly perfect down the row. Let me show you what I mean. If I go across to this row right here. It's crazy. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes, heading back to the car. I'm pretty far away from it and I can already hear the fans blowing from the front of the vehicle. Not sure if you can hear it yet, but I did check the app and it looks like we're about 80 degrees inside, 79 degrees. You can hear it now that we get up close to it. So we'll see how much energy was used. Let's go ahead and get in. Okay, so if we look at the screen, it's been a little over 20 minutes. It used about 5 miles over that 20 minutes, and the temperature in here doesn't show me the interior. I'm gonna have to use my phone. Open that up. So interior temperature is 80 degrees. So it really actually never got it back down to the temperature that I'd requested. So about 10 degrees cooler. I'm sure if we left it long enough it would have got there, but it didn't use as much energy as I thought it would. So 5 miles over 20 minutes of time, leaving the air conditioning running at 107 degrees outside Fahrenheit, and it cooled from 127-ish to about 79 degrees. Back, I got a couple eggs here from the Winco. I'm gonna try and see if these, I've always heard that people trying to crack eggs on the pavement, see if they'd cook in Las Vegas, things like that, but it's never really worked. Let's go ahead and try it before I do one on the car here. Okay. We'll just let that kind of sit there for a few minutes, see if it cooks. I just put my knee on the ground and it burnt my knee. So I know it's hot, but I don't think it's hot enough to cook that. So if I touch the ground and then I touch the car, oh yeah, the car feels hotter. Go ahead and try and crack this. The only thing is I think it's gonna slide. I kind of need to find a spot where it's not going to